What's good, everyone? I wanted to actually make like my own little version of a commentary on the recent live stream event I did. So, for those who are probably wondering if they see this video and they're wondering what part to go to on the live, just skip all the way to. So, skip all the way to. Um, about 50 minutes into the live. The live stream is 4 hours long, but we really didn't actually start the event until oh, my bad. First off, so make sure I put the. Oh no, we're good. We're good. Y'all still should be able to. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. Um, my bad, y'all. I'm up late. I wasn't gonna do this video because it's late and I gotta be on the road in the morning for a interview. But no, I need to still get out and used to making videos. But first thing I want to say, the live stream event was a success, and again, it wasn't because of me. It was because of the community I was around, which was the jiu-jitsu community. Carolina Performance looked out for me, and they allowed me to fix a mistake that I had made with the live stream, which was the crash. Again, I got additional equipment, and everything worked out. Regardless of how hot it was in there, the dummy battery came through. Now I will say that I was a little bit more concerned with my laptop overheating, but I also got some additional equipment for that. So overheating as far as my laptop should not be an issue either. But anyway, let's get into the live a little bit. There we go. So, mhm. So a dude named Preston and PJ joined me on the live stream. Um, they actually came through. Cause y'all know I don't know how to talk during a commentary. I can do my best to make things funny, but you know they came through. Preston very knowledgeable. If I recall, I think he said he has about 6 years in mixed martial arts. Same with PJ. Has a little knowledge on martial arts as well. Y'all know I don't know shit. Maybe this is a sign for me to be a martial artist. Not really, cause me watching these bouts made me go, oh my god. So let's get to a bout. These were 5 minute bouts per, so there we go. So real quick, I was a little confused because I thought it was an all children's event, but I was like, hey, I didn't care. Reason being, because in my mind, I'm like, hey, practice live streaming, and if it's a kids event, just work your way up. Think of it as levels. You could work your way up from kids event to adults, just as long as you have experience live streaming, with the setup, with your camera, with the table, with your microphones, then hey, you should be good to go. I think the youngest bouts were like 3, 4. I'm not even 4, 4, 4. But the kids got on there. They did their thing. You can kind of tell who was like during these bouts. You could kind of tell like, hey, who's like aggressive and who's defensive. The one thing, and this was all jujitsu, so I kind of misspoke when I posted this in the community board. But I was like, hey, come watch people get punched in the face. Nobody got punched in the face. And I think if they did, it'd be a lot more because just with jujitsu alone, man, a lot of this was like, oh my God, okay, these kids, where adults are really about it. And you could hear the coaches giving them direction and be like, hey, do this, hey, do that. I say this from somebody who watches. That was a little bit annoying to me, because it's kind of like, man, they're either mounted on top, and I'm pretty sure they were there to help and support, but I was just like, bro, if they can hear the direction that you're giving your fighter, their opponent could hear it too. But hey, to each his own. As an adult, you'd have to have some really good endurance for that. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Luckily, ladies and gentlemen, start young. No, she's at the back. Oh, she's on the back. She's sneaking that on there. It was a tap right there, so it was more enjoyable for watching the kids. Let's see if I can do some adults. There we go, right about here. Oh, that was a tap out. There we go. And I'm not gonna hold you. The women on here, the children, the women, the men, they did their thing. I was very, very impressed. Even in the back of my mind, I even said I would really, really hate to get in an argument with. But anyway, yeah. Yeah. Again, as you can see, no striking, just straight grappling. But man. And again, you guys can see it on the bottom right, but I was really, really mainly focused on just moving and maneuvering the camera. So I'll say this was way different from live streaming a powerlifting event. Powerlifting event, man, they were stationary. They didn't move as much or at all, stayed in one spot. I was a little worried about my equipment getting kicked over, but that did not happen. So otherwise it goes to a referee's decision. All three referees will convene and make that decision. Kind of like going to the judges. I do think the as of right now, the girl in the blue gi has had the most she's had better dominant. Blue or purple, anyway. That was another bout. Let me see if I can go to. You had some. Let me see. And one thing I kind of liked about this comp, the judges spoke amongst themselves to see if they could make the right call. You had some bouts that were just really, really hard to call, and you had some bouts where it was just an easy tell. Well, let me see. I want to find. Now this fight right here, if y'all can see, well, I'm pretty sure you can, but girl in the green trunks, aggressive. Like, one thing I've noticed about some of the fighters, the bouters, regardless if they were an aggressive fighter or a decent defensive fighter, the one thing I've learned as I was going back and forth with my camera, watching commentary, I didn't start zooming in on the fights until later, y'all, so I need to work on that for real. But again, this was my first time live streaming a jiu-jitsu competition, so. But staying in control of the bout, like, I think that's what it came down to. And the one thing I kind of learned about jiu-jitsu, even though they did not use strikes in this comp, it was all about maintaining control. I don't think I could be that strategic. I would get too frustrated. To me, but. I know the quality right now isn't good, but like if I lower it, the quality is pretty good. It's just how it looks because it's enlarged. And that's another thing too I kind of want to work on, because hold on, let me like if I go watch it on the phone right now, right? Hold on, live. It is not pixely like that at all. And I think the reason, even when I enlarge it on this, the pixels are fine. I guess if you watch it through a laptop, you know, or make content with it, or watch it enlarged, it's gonna, you know, the frame rates are gonna be different. So, but anyway. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then like my bad. The one thing I was speaking on during this comp was the um was the winnings. Like I didn't know if it was actually cash prizes. I didn't know if it was gift cards or, you know, just sponsorships. But I think the max was like $1,200, whatever it was, and gift cards, sponsorship, a coffee mug. Go to a different bout. My bad. Again, I'm tired. I just wanted to make sure I did a video for just speaking on commentary. Oh, I think this one was one of the more aggressive bouts. And again, they did really, really good for not punching each other. Oh, and right here is the next commentary that came up. Now, he was definitely knowledgeable, and he made the commentary more lively. Like, there was a couple of times we thought somebody, like, legit broke their bones. Because we heard a pop, but the guys were just so sweaty that it just their legs, like when they were in the leg lock, it just slipped. For both of them, they slipped out of their hands. But when we heard up, we thought something broke. So let me see. Well, that's when we took a break. There goes Austin, phenomenal guy too. That's more of the technical, aggressive, and this is me actually engaging with the camera better. But as you can see, commentary is still going. The camera, again, one thing I was very, very grateful for, the camera didn't go down. My computer didn't go down. So when I was live streaming the other day, my computer, and I had to look into it. It's a fairly new computer. It restarted. But then again, too, Streamlabs on whether it's my MacBook or whether again, y'all, I'm tired. Very eventful day. Whether it's my Windows, Streamlabs will crash on me and completely restart the event, and that was one of the things that I was worried about live streaming, but that didn't happen. So I was, you know, able to do a continuous live stream. Very, very grateful for that. Go a little bit towards the end. Yep. Again, there goes Austin. Phenomenal dude, man. He's like, again, shout out to Cole, Austin, Vinny, Carolina Performance for allowing me to live stream this. The one thing I've kind of noticed, live streaming, like events like that, just, it's helping my channel pop, you know. So now I'm kind of like, so maybe to get the monetization that I want, I gotta live stream more. I gotta live stream more events, which is, I'm perfectly fine with doing that. I know a lot of people, again, are looking to get paid, but as of right now, I'm not, because I'm still learning live streaming, and I'm still learning content creating. I'm still learning live streaming, and again, I want to be in a position to, when I actually do start charging, you get what you pay for and more, and you want to keep utilizing me. But until then, I'm going to keep doing this stuff for free. I'm in a position to where I can buy my own equipment, so I'm good. Again, invested in a backup camera, just in case I got to do a multi-stream live for multiple platforms and multiple events. But everything's good. So far, so good. So see it from this angle. Yeah, I don't know. We made that up. No, I swear. Yeah, you made that up. We made no such thing. You can look it up. And this is like I was saying, you had some people that were strategic and you had some people that were aggressive, and it's just one thing I've learned. Everything came down to endurance and what they could take and what they could dish out. hmm Let me see. Go to another bout. There were some cases where they used the cage. I thought that was pretty cool. hmm I think this is where I think he's about to call it with the tap out. I remember when I saw, uh, there were certain bouts that I saw and people were using their body part against him, if that makes sense. Like I saw one bout where dude had his arm, like he grabbed the arm and used it as a weapon and put himself in a chokehold while he had the other arm free. I was like, damn. I said that was actually pretty smart, but yeah. Oh yeah, two purple belts went at it. They went at it for. Hold on, let me back it up just a little bit. Like they wrestled outside of the mat and everything. I thought that was pretty cool. So you had some people who came in their traditional like their tops and their shorts, and you had people who came in full gi. Again, obviously, I don't know, the difference between the color belts, but you had some people that knew how to roll. So. hmm This one was one of my, so no shade. So the guy who, if you end up watching this, the competitors, no shade. Allow me to just say this: there was a couple of guys that when they got picked up and slammed, I was like, damn. Like I don't know, like, and this right here, the ground is like not really, but it's like rubber. The way they were picking up some of these guys, I even said to myself, I said, I would really hate for that to happen to me, like in a street fight. You slam me that hard on pavement, my back is out. So, no diddy. But yeah, it was. You had some of them, the way they were controlling the fight, I was like, damn. Let me see. And again, I had to go back and forth from the camera to the live, to the camera to the live, so. But what I want to do as far as commentary, I want to have a set team for live streaming powerlifting events. And I want a set team for live streaming, well, just any events. Like, again, I don't mind being the equipment part or the tech, but like for live streaming, just live streaming events, now I gotta have my own creativity when I live stream for gaming. But yeah, man, that was, and all in all, today was a good day, But like, I've met some really, really like cool individuals from just like live streaming, comps and bouts. So anyway, I'm gonna end it here, y'all. Just want to say again, channel and content. I just want to say again, for those who watch the bouts, thank you. Like, subscribe, support the channel, tell your friends about me. And again, there is more to come, y'all. I'm gonna get better at this. Ooh, what's going on with my cam? She acting up on me. Betsy, why you doing that? Alright, I'm gonna figure that out later too. All apart being a tech. But anyway, y'all like, subscribe, support the channel, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.